Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is BaLLHaWK, and this is episode 1 of the Sky Pillar Sitdown. I am joined by my co-hosts, Geek, Ram, and Lena. You guys want to say what's up?
What's up?
What's
Howdy.
up? Hello, everybody. What's up is not a thing that I usually say, so I am more of a hello guy. Hello, everybody.
Yep, it's just your verb from the north.
We're existing.
So, we had this idea that we wanted to put together a little podcast for the league. Just another thing to kind of, make it our own. And our goal is to basically just, have a weekly thing where we, sit down. It'll always be myself and joined by basically whichever other staff is available to hop in with me. And we'll basically just give you a recap of the previous week and how things went, and let you know any cool sets that we saw in previous games or anything like that. And, basically, this is where you're going to get most of your news updates for the league going forward. There's going to be a segment at the beginning where we go over news and notes, and I'll still do some announcements and stuff in the league, obviously, but this is going to be the bulk of where you get your updates and everything for the Sky Pillar Stadium. So, I think we'll just start it off with this week's news and notes. Pilot episode news and notes. We've got a timeline now.
We do.
Not to toot my own horn or anything, but it looks kind of nice.
No, it looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it
looks awesome.
It looks really nice, because when I first opened the dock, I thought, oh yeah, it's gonna be like those bars that the length is according to the date. But when I opened it, I saw those diagonal dates, and I was like, damn, this looks pretty nice. And the design is so on point. I really loved it. And I am not sucking up because you're the boss. It looks really cool.
I'm an Eng student, so I see Gantt charts almost like this all the time, and it's like, oh dear. This brings back some painful memories.
Yeah, I feel that.
I mean, what do I say? It's like,
I feel
you see
that.
this in and out.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. I'm a former engineer myself, still, look into my real life. I am currently looking for an engineering job still. Previous engineer, still looking for a job. Effects of COVID.
Yeah.
Anywho, so
I'll be honest, Draft Leagues has been a solace. It's been a solace during the COVID era.
oh, for sure, definitely.
Yeah, so draft is like really rich case room for it. Someone's phone is ringing. Okay, but the thing is, Draft League is something that I've been introduced to in like April, in the beginning of April, and I was talking that in another server. Like, it has been such a great escape room to like forget that the world is a complete mess right now. So doing this is absolutely amazing, because you can space it out a little. You can have fun, even in the middle of a global pandemic.
Definitely, and that's the whole goal. Like I share that same sentiment. Like I started doing draft leagues because I saw, I'm sure this is the way a lot of people went about it, but I saw people like, Joey or PokeAim and Aaron Cybertron saying, doing draft leagues on YouTube, and I first just watched them because it was entertaining. It was like a whole new side of Pokemon that I never saw before, and then you get to the point where it's like, oh, people are doing this, on Discord. Well, shoot, I want in,
Yeah.
And it's become something that's like, it's more than I could ask for, because it's like I don't know, it's a group of friends that you wouldn't have had access to without this. I think what we've got going on here is it's more of a community feel, and it doesn't feel like it's just Pokemon, It's a game at heart. but it feels like it's greater than a game to me because it's, we built a community, if you will, and I think that's what's most important for the Sky Pillar Stadium is I want it to be represented as more of a community that puts the people and the experience first and Pokemon second, and I think that's the direction we're going.
100%.
Yeah, that's what I've always loved about this server is we have such a good, nice community. It's always been so welcoming. Like when I dipped for after last season because some personal stuff happened, when I came back, it was so warm and welcoming, and everyone was so happy to see me, and it made me really happy. So I love our little community that we've built.
I like it. So, yeah, to kind of sum it back up, Sky Pillar Stadium, we want this to be community-driven, and obviously we're here for Pokemon, but we want to be here to make friends and just kind of be a safe place for people to come hang out, and I think that's what's going to keep us around long-term, and I think we're moving in the right direction, and I can only see things going up from here, and I'm excited to build off that. Coming back to the timeline, so this is if we're looking at the timeline, and this will be linked in the description below if we're on YouTube. To be completely honest with you, I'm not sure how to get this onto like Google Podcasts or anything like that yet. So we may get to that point where we're up on Spotify or Google or something like that eventually. But for now, I think we're probably just going to stick to YouTube until I get familiar with that. So we'll have the timeline posted in the description below. You can check out. Feel free to take a peek, and we'll also link a Discord invite so you can join our community if you aren't already in there. But this is the week of, I believe, 11/2, if we're looking at the timeline. And so we are currently in the midst of the semifinals for Season 2. And another piece of news, I'm not sure if anybody was familiar about this or heard about this, but Lunar and Jagged Panther moves on. Lunar unfortunately had to forfeit due to personal reasons.
Personal issues. Yeah, personal issues.
Yes.
Yeah. So
that's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate.
I like his team.
Yeah.
I like this team.
Mm-hmm.
Good guy. Hopefully everything's
We'll
all right.
see him. We'll see him again in Season 3.
Definitely.
We for sure hope that.
So, semifinals are set, and those matches will be taking place throughout the course of this week. They should be finalized in the next couple days. You're listening to this on Friday, I believe, is when this might get posted. We're recording this on Wednesday.
Yeah.
But yeah, semifinals are set, and next week we'll be having finals, and that'll be it for Season 2. So I'm excited to finalize that, even though I won't be playing, and you're looking forward to Season 3.
Same. A wild season
yeah,
for me.
you'll see me in finals.
Yes.
See me in finals.
Well,
Let's go,
yeah,
Bullshit.
From all of us,
I-
I think you're the only one that can still make it, right?
Yeah.
Because I was knocked out on the quarterfinal.
Yeah.
So I think you're still on the run, man. You gotta represent the staff.
Yeah, I gotta represent the squad.
That's right. So then if we're looking at the
Yeah.
timeline again, I'm gonna bring it back to there real quick. It says that Season 3 ads are set to come out on November 9th. That would be Friday. And those are going to be open. So we're gonna link that, we're gonna get that form created, and that is going to be linked in the description below as well, along with the timeline of the Discord invite. So if you are in the server or you are not, and you feel like coming and participating with us, feel free to hop into that forum, fill out your info. You do have to be on Discord in order to play with us. That is a must. That's where we'll be hosting everything. Everything will be organized through Discord.
That's our home base of sorts.
Exactly. And then let's see here. Oh, we had the pleasure of spoiling our Season 3 format for the league. We will be transitioning from tiers to points. This has been a bit of a topic of debate over the past couple seasons, whether this server was going to go 2 points. but we are going to make that move next season. And the rosters will be constructed of 9 to 11 Pokemon, and the budget will be set at 110 points. We'll be going on an 18 to 1 point scale for each mon, and we have a committee that is currently working on tiering these and adjusting point values as we speak. And we're actually finalizing our first practice tour with these new values right now. If you're in the Discord and you want to participate in one of these, we'll probably run another 1 or 2 of these before Season 3 starts. So if you want to...
just collect some more data on the new mons, especially.
Exactly.
Yeah, because there are a few that we're not yet sure of, like BaLLHaWK. We don't know, like, if people will draft them with Coco or something. I know you did in the speed tour, right, BaLLHaWK?
Yes, I did. It was fun. I didn't get to use it as much as I wanted to, unfortunately. But
Yeah, but it's just hard to by ground types.
it is.
These speed tours, they are like very useful too, for us to see what is being underpriced or overpriced, and see if something is really, really broken or really, really not as much as we thought. So we are using these speed tours for that as well. One topic of great debate over the group of people that are evaluating these tiers is about Landorus and the Landorus incarnate form and the sheer force being allowed as an 18 pointer, for example. So we are evaluating that as well. And as these games go and as these speed tours are complete, we can see like, oh, this is okay, or oh, this is not.
Precisely.
Yeah. Again, it's all about these speed tours are all about experimentation. We'll see how they form. If mons that we thought were broken before, they probably aren't now, or vice versa. Like,
Exactly.
there's stuff that's viable to come down.
Oh, for sure. And like
Yeah.
we move a couple things up too. I mean, it's all about performance and seeing what they do to the rest of the meta, so to speak.
And more importantly, how they affect team.
Right.
How they affect team building.
Yep.
Yes.
So
Because
these,
if you
Oops, go ahead.
like, for example, Reggie Draco, right? Is it Reggie Draco or Reggie Drago or something?
Drago, I believe.
Drago, yeah.
I called Regi Drago because I speak Portuguese and English is hard.
It is.
Right, but it's going to, but it can hit a lot of things. I think Scarf like 2-hit KOs Toxapex reliably. What I saw. Scarf like it's Scarf's signature move of Dragon Energy. I think it 2-hit KOs Toxapex, which is crazy.
That is pretty nuts. That is.
But here's the thing that I know that we all are aware of this, and most people listening to us are as well. But there's a slight difference of a draft and a ladder, because right now the experience that we are having with these mons are mostly from ladder. Like, we are experimenting them on OU and see how they perform. And on ladder, you prep yourself for a wide variety of things and things. On draft, for example, Reg Drago and BaLLHaWK, they might be prepped against form, and the oppression and the pressure they had on ladder might not be reproduced on draft, for example. Like, you prep yourself and your team to deal with this thing because you for sure know it's coming. So that's again why speed tours are really, really important right now, because they will show to us if these things can be dealt in a fairly easy way that we still do not know yet, or they are indeed very pressure inducing and really, really hard to go against.
That's a very good point. And yeah, exactly. That's exactly what we're doing right now. And I guess I wanna clear something up too. I guess these aren't necessarily speed tours. I think when people hear speed tours, they think we're going to draft real quick, we're going to battle real quick, and this whole thing is done within 3 to 4 hours. That's not exactly what these are. These are more like practice tours. And when I say practice, I mean we're doing a regular slow draft like you would for your official league's draft. This draft is, it has a 4-hour timer. It gets cut in half every time you're skipped, and it takes place over the course of 3 to 4 days. And then after that, we're doing, attempting, 1 round per day. So we're getting a good feel. I mean, we're getting plenty of time to, assess a matchup based on these Pokemon, and having plenty of time to draft and build a team around these. So we're definitely doing our due diligence in trying to tier these things or price these things out. And then, there's one other thing that I missed in our format. The past 2 seasons, we've run 12 teams per division, and we've adjusted the amount of divisions that we've had. However, next season we'll be taking a step back in the amount of divisions we have. Right now we have 4.
But each one will have 16, right?
Correct. We're going to run from 4 divisions to 3 divisions. However, there'll be 3 divisions of 16 coaches, so it'll be less things to manage as far as things will be more consolidated and easier to keep an eye on.
There'll still be 48 coaches, though.
Correct, same amount of coaches. It'll just be easier to manage, I think, from a staff standpoint, not being too spread out. And then, if you have not seen the timeline up to this point, we will be doing a side division next season in the VGC format, and we will have another council that works together, much like we are doing right now for the season 3 main divisions, where we will tier things out, and we'll get applications for that out 1 week after these main division applications start. And disclaimer: those that are not given a spot in the main division will take priority over those that have already secured a spot in the main division. So just kind of lighten the load and be able to get more coaches in, spread the love, so to speak.
It comes more from the fact that we want to integrate everybody.
Exactly.
Because if I recall correctly, prior to 2 weeks ago, BaLLHaWK, you sent a message on the announcement asking people to react if they wanted to be return coaches. And I actually did it, and we have 48 coaches, from all the 4 divs, 12 coaches each, 48. And out of these 48, 33 to 30, 35, 34, they say they wanted to come back. So
that's exactly right.
There are already lots and lots of coaches that they already want to come back, and there are new apps for us to take care of. So it's kind of okay, so there will be for sure people waiting to come play with us. So it would be nice. I think nice is the right word. It would be nice to let them have an opportunity as well.
Exactly. So that is what's going on right now. That's kind of been our main focus this last week and a half or so. And leading up to season 3, we'll be expanding our staff. We'll be looking for maybe 1 or 2 more mods. And as the season progresses, from the draft to the start of the season, we'll be looking for at least 1, maybe 2 particular coaches from each division to be, glorified coaches, so to speak. They will have enhanced privileges within the server, and they'll be giving doc edit privileges to help the mods out a little bit, just kind of update game stats from week to week.
Yeah, and maybe in the future we'll also be adding sort of plays of the week, like insane tech or just nice predicts,
right?
That sort of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. All these added cherries on top that will make the league more fun, more interactive, more
More family,
or
so to speak.
yeah, more of a family, exactly.
Yes. And then to branch off that, or to add on to it, I want to open up the comments below in the YouTube section here. If you have any topics that you think would be cool for us to discuss on here, let's say you want us to address Mega Mawile and how to best build a team around that, or how do we go about prepping for a match? Just fun topics like that. We could explore things like that to kind of keep things fresh, get more content to you guys, because this is
Or even how to draft.
exactly.
Or even how to
Yeah, even how to draft, or anything. If you have anything that you want us to kind of cover, this is for you guys in the community. This is for you, and if you got any ideas, shoot them our way, and we'll definitely implement them. And with that, I think that's a good place to stop for our first episode. Unless you guys have anything else you want to add?
I love and appreciate all of you.
Oh, that's so sweet. I kind of wanted to copy you, but I can't because that would be weird. So just like Lena, I really, really appreciate all of you, and thank you so much for being here with us. This nest would be really, really lonely without all of you beautiful birds.
I can only agree with all that. And I think with that, we'll sign off. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is our pilot. I don't know. Let us know what you guys think. If this is a good idea. If you don't like it. If you like it. And let us know what you think we could do better or build upon. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Leave a like. Subscribe for the next episode. And we'll try to get these out on a weekly basis. And with that, thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time. Peace.
Bye bye.
See you next week, guys.
Bye bye.